So you know what is this? This is a cerebrum along with the brainstem. Only one cerebrum. Okay, left or right. Now, how you will identify which is anterior and which is posterior in this? This might be anterior or posterior, or this might be anterior or posterior. How you will identify? How you will identify anterior, posterior? There are something called as poles. There are two poles anteriorly and only one pole posteriorly. What are the two poles? One pole is made by this frontal lobe, one more pole is made by this temporal lobe. So frontal lobe and temporal lobe, wherever it is present, that becomes the anterior, and one pole is present behind, which is the occipital pole. So if only one single pole is present, that becomes posterior aspect. So this is anterior aspect and this is posterior aspect. Now in this cut section, if you see like this, what you are seeing here, this bulge is called as thalamus. This is called as thalamus. About thalamus again you will be reading. Then what you see here, this one is, you already know this, corpus callosum. Below this corpus callosum, here you can see some structure here. This membrane is called as septum pellucidum. Septum pellucidum divides the lateral ventricle. Every cerebrum, there are two cerebrums, cerebral hemisphere. Every cerebral hemisphere has one lateral ventricle and one basal ganglia or basal nucleus. So the lateral ventricle is present inside this. So this side again one more lateral ventricle will be present. Okay. So both these lateral ventricles, they are separated by this septum, which is called as the septum pellucidum. Septum pellucidum. Okay. Now to see the lateral ventricles and the basal ganglia, we need to open it up. Then what you are seeing here, this structure will represent approximately, okay, not exactly, approximately represent the basal ganglia. Here this bulge, what you are seeing here, this bulge is the lentiform nucleus. This one is the caudate nucleus. Just remember, lentiform nucleus and the caudate nucleus. Clear? Then what you have here, this part is the internal capsule. So whatever I am saying here, it is just for your understanding, so that you can in examination you can identify. But this is not the exact thing. To know the exact thing, we need to make a section like this, and then you need to see for seeing the exact nature. But here approximately only I am saying lentiform nucleus. If we are identifying here lentiform nucleus, if this is being identified, this is caudate nucleus, and this one is internal capsule. Okay, so remember, internal capsule is very, very important, and there is no exam conducted without question in internal capsule. It might be in OSPI, SEQ, MEQ, every exam there is going to be one question, at least one question regarding internal capsule. So this was basal nuclei and internal capsule. Next, coming on to, what is the next thing? Lateral ventricle. So to see the lateral ventricle, what I am going to do is, so this was there inside. I am removing this. Now what you are seeing, this space is the lateral ventricle. Okay, this is the lateral ventricle. Now lateral ventricle consists of how many parts? It has an anterior horn, body, posterior horn and an inferior horn. So totally 4 parts. So I will show all these parts. Which is anterior aspect of the brain? This is anterior aspect. So here this is the anterior horn. Okay. This one will be, this one is the body. So anterior horn, the body. This one is posterior horn, and below here is the inferior horn. Okay. Now if I open it, so anterior horn, posterior horn, below is inferior horn, and what you are seeing here is the body. Now I am opening this and you can see something here. This blue color structure is called as the tilia choroidae. This is present in the body and the inferior horn. Okay, I'm not exactly sure the body and inferior horn, body or and posterior horn. Okay, you see the lecture regarding this. So this, but what is the importance of this is, this is present in this lateral ventricle and it secretes CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. So that's why the tilia choroidae is very, very important structure. It can be asked in anatomy as well as in histology. Okay, as well as in the histology. So tilia choroidae you should remember, because it is present in the lateral ventricle and it secretes cerebrospinal fluid. That's it. Today's class is over.